Yes.
Leroy Jenkins. So,
At least I have chicken. Actually,
so
I had chicken.
hello, everybody, and welcome to Dungeons and welcome to Points of Light, where we all play Dungeons and Dragons. I am Noronok.
Hey.
Oh, whoopsies. I turned out the music by accident. There we go.
Oh.
Okay, so we copy and paste it. So Groovy is kind of being a little weird with me. So we're gonna go back to the do this the old-fashioned way. So I'm Noronok, and once more, I am the Dungeon Master. And we got some both new and familiar old players. So Celeste is back, water on the bridge.
Oh.
And we have Dungeon Snow, who's Fenfire. And returned with us are Karska. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but Liam as Karski as Noble as Freya.
What's up, everyone?
Hey.
Love this chick. She's good people.
Yeah.
I'm back with the vengeance. Let's get to it.
Back with a vengeance. That sounds like the name of a song, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, the old that could be a good band name.
Back with the vengeance. Let's go.
Yeah. So recap time. So save for Fenfire, three of you were accompanied by other adventurers on the Silvertongue's local lightning rail. As you return from your latest job in hopes to travel back to Sharn. However, there's been some issues, to say the least. As you find a child who had some issues, with some latent gifts, psychic perhaps, and you find yourself in the perhaps in the plane of dreams, the Alcora, as you find yourself seemingly in the moorlands. You travel on the train, face whatever nightmares comes your way, until you found the source of a problem, an apex quarry demon. However, on the way, you made some losses with Iron Chief. I'm going to make some retcons here. Iron Chief plummeting down from the lightning rail with Freya again, Red Connie, in a vain attempt to catch him, but they both failed and were brought back to the waking world. Upon confronting this monster, it offered a deal in stealing the child and taking care of the child to put her that way. And Damien and Kate accepted the deal and were brought back to the waking world, much to Celeste's displeasure.
Those two are gonna get a thick ear when I see them next.
That you are, but despite all odds, Liam and Celeste overcame the monster and comforted the child. However, during all of this, before you fell asleep, meet a particular stranger, one who may not be from the world of Eberron. And now we get to now the recaps is over as I do this a rewritten version of the ending. Alright, as soon as you open your eyes, you're greeted with the daytime sky. You're greeted with the daytime clear sky, and the feeling inside before you. Brown coat, brown jacket, dark brown hair and eyes, and olive scarred skin. Hey, you're finally awake, he says as he helps you up on each of your feet. You go around and you see Kim joyously reunited with his parents in a hug, his smile full of energy. You also see the far end of a cart at the lightning rails smoldering with smoke trailing out of it. Oh, that? The stranger asked, pointing some at the train. Turns out there's an orb that caused whatever problems you went through. I took care of it. Don't worry, no one got hurt.
And I slew a nightmare.
How odd. Into way anyway.
What nightmare? What are you talking about?
Quarry, a dream demon.
He turns around to the kid. to the child. So, so him, is he sidekick or something?
He may have some latent psionic ability. I don't know. All I know is that, apparently I wound up. Apparently somehow we wound up in the world of dreams, and I ended up killing one of the dream demons of Dalcor.
Well, I helped.
Yes, you did.
Freya looks visibly, and she's like, "I do not like the word demon."
So, demon, huh? Well, at least whatever it is, got what's coming to them. What did it want?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. It was after the child, and I had a job to do.
I have to concur. You can't say for sure that thing with the child. It probably has some Sakoni.
Celeste fist bumps Liam. Haha, my man.
I returned the fist bump.
La 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 la. That was out of character, by the way.
So, so what would you like to say to him? And Celeste, you can redo your confrontation with him.
Celeste recognizes this guy from the Tribunal of the Imagination's archives. Although to be fair, she's seen him in the archives under a list of potential allies. So Celeste turns to the courier and coyly asks him, "You're not from around here, are you?"
What gave that away? What gave that away?
Oh, let's just say I have some friends who have been keeping tabs on you.
What kind of friends exactly?
Just a bunch.
He looks at you a little suspiciously.
Celeste chuckles and gives him a reassuring chuckle and says, don't worry, they're not trying to kill you or anything. They're actually just a bunch of multiversal do-gooders. Apparently whatever forces have kept Eberron sealed away from the rest of the multiverse are weakening.
Wait, you mean that this world has been isolated?
For a while. And then my boss, not the one from Clifftop, ended up on another material plane.
Wait, material plane? You mean something like equivalent to Earth?
He went to a world, in a mirror of worlds. What that means, he won't tell me.
Well, I would love to explain it, but I have about maybe another time if we meet again.
Oh.
And before he could say more, someone shouted, "Hey, that's him! Over there!" The stranger's eyes elated a little bit before he quickly puts on a strange gray helmet with red lens on it as he steps back. Damn. Should have been more discreet. Well, job's done, and I gotta fly now.
See you around, brother.
If we meet again. And
believe me, in my line of work, we will.
And as if the part where the characters in the Adventures Endgame disappears with via time travel.
Yeah.
It's like a mix. How do I describe it? It's like a mix of disappearing in a bit of flash of light and as if almost sucked into some sort of hole. or a portal.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the passengers that you saw on the train, runs towards the spot where this courier used to be at, and looks around confused. What the? Hey, and he towards you. Hey, you. You have seen him, right?
Seen what?
Roll a deception check.
Not something. Not something that that Celeste is trained in. But then again, she has a capped charisma score. She doesn't need to be. I rolled a 17 plus 5 charisma. Does a 22 do anything?
That does, and the parent just like scuffs and mutters.
And the bad guy explodes from you picking the sarcasm option.
You frickin' smartass. The parent mutters and walks and pisses off. Alrighty. So, and you wonder who, and I'm going to make the assumption and like assume.
Celeste does work for a guy called the Wizard of Snark. So,
Freya, Liam, your thoughts on this whole matter with the courier?
Our thoughts on this whole matter is must be something nice to be done so far. That's what I think, anyway.
Liam?
Liam thinks this seems something very important, but still a bit lost. What exactly?
And Celeste is all. Not a word of this interdimensional tomfoolery to anyone.
I don't give a shit about what you do in your spare time or anything, Amada. Do what you want. I won't say anything.
And you see, repair crew like trying to work on the train. But you can easily go on the next train to Sharn. Convenient, huh?
Yeah, and yes, because Celeste she wants to get back to Joestar Manor.
What does the rest of you think?
I prefer to just be either. All I want to do is make sure we're safe enough and I come back alive. Back to my son. That's my main concern right now. Coming out of this alive.
Celeste giggles and says to Freya, "Well, I may have a dozen or so spare rooms."
Wait, are you ready to return to Sharn? Yep.
Celeste has been ready to return to Sharn, but she didn't think she'd be getting the title of Nightmare Slayer on the way home.
You arrived back at Sharn after that accident at the Silver Tower's local lightning rail. With nothing else to go on, each of you returned to the familiar halls of the Clifftop Guild. Stopping by Laura's office, you see a pair of people, one a gnome, and the other a particularly tall woman in a suit of armor carrying a glaive on her back. They took a slip of note from the board, and they walk off. And you also stop by Laura's office and see a note to the door. It reads, "Sorry I'm not here right now. Got guild business to attend to. If you want to keep yourself busy in the meantime, check out the nearby notice board." I didn't see anyone else take these notices on the way out. Maybe someone else took one after I left. It may not. Either way, there should be something over there. And try not to get into trouble. Try not to get into too much trouble. Guild Handler Laura, Clifftop Adventurers Guild. You look at the
Celeste can't help but giggle at the last part of that note.
Freya also remembers. I think Celeste said that my kid could stay at your manor or something like that. That's what happened. Because I remember I did ask you that.
Celeste was offering Freya and her son a place to stay.
Yeah.
She has a mansion in Skyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so you approach the board and you see like 5 slips of notes on it.
I grabbed one of the note.
Right, which one would you grab?
I think the one that was on the door.
I'm at the notice board.
Yep. Oh, the notice board.
There's a picture in the campaign text channel.
Yeah, ignore the one with the red X over it.
Yeah, I think I just grabbed a random one.
Alrighty, would you like me to
Alright, roll a d5.
Alright.
Can you please describe the note that I grabbed?
I'm going to roll a d5. And I rolled a 2.
1, 2.
Okay,
So,
you
vanishing corpses?
need to grab what appears to be a bounty. Kazai, 2,000 Galifars, or gold pieces, dead or alive. There's a picture there's a picture on it of what appears to be some sort of lizard folk.
Celeste. Celeste there? Or
Give me a second. Freya, you kind of seem to recognize this. Freya, you kind of do you recognize? Not Freya. Frenfry, do you recognize this person? It appears that this person looks familiar somehow, since you came from Kubara. This lizard folk had a bright blue scaly hide and adorned their field clothes with some gruesome. This ride had like a few clothes that wears some gruesome trophies of fallen enemies.
Is it Kazal of the Black Marshes?
From Kuwabara, yes. He appears to be a criminal that during your time as part of the watch you were pursuing him relentlessly. Caused a lot of problems at your town.
I'm sorry, what?
This Kazal has caused a lot of problems back at your home. There we go, Josar. There we go, Celeste. Can you hear us?
I'm back.
Yeah. Freya shows Celeste the bounty.
Yeah, I could hear you. I just couldn't talk to you for some reason again. But Celeste has been looking at this picture and she thinks, "Wait a minute, that's not a lizard folk. It's a dragonborn."
exactly. Need to find these and get the bounty. They said dead or alive. Let's find it and get the money.
Dragonborn?
We want to get him alive.
I have a green dragonborn valet named Rook.
Is that so?
Right, it's
Being a highborn lady of quality does have its perks.
Yes, I guess. But are you with me?
Oh, you know I'm
with
willing
me
to
too?
share. You know I'm willing to share those perks with you, Freya.
Alright, everybody ready to move on? Everybody ready to pursue this bounty?
Yes.
Freya's been ready. She's like, I need this money. I got a child to raise. So
Child support, yo.
Child support, yo. Yes, and Celeste is, you know, she's in this because she's a do-gooder doing good.
Either we bring him by
So did I actually
force?
join the group?
Alrighty, so bounty hunter time.
We either bring him by force or we kill him. Either way, I'm fine with. I personally would like to kill him, but whatever.
I'd prefer to capture him alive if possible.
Dead or alive.
And Freya really wants to kill Dragonsborn. She has a deep-rooted hatred for Dragonsborns.
What?
Bring him in alive, but
Right. From what you've gathered, especially Freya, Fenfire, would you like to explain a thing or two about him? You basically explained that you told her that this lizard folk tends to ambush villagers along the way on the street to
not
Sharn.
lizard folk.
Oh, thank you, and battle for the follow. And no, it says lizard folk. So this lizard folk has ambushed travelers on the way to Sharn, causing all.
He is the Dragonborn.
That's okay, and battle. It happens. Your best bet of source of information is in Kyber's gate below.
Let's go then.
Alrighty.
And it looks like we're taking the sky coach to the lower levels.
Alrighty. How would you approach? How would you gather information?
I'm going to use probably going to use deception and intelligence and charisma to get her.
I'd like you to either roll charisma, persuasion, or intimidation to gather as much information as you could.
I'm going to use charisma and persuasion.
Persuasion is the Whore Queen of Skyway's bread and butter.
Liam, how do you want to approach this as well?
Could you repeat the setup? I didn't catch it.
Yeah, you're also gathering information. Would you like to insist?
Yeah, we should gather information, yeah.
So, Celeste, you can roll your persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Ooh, rolled 14. Yeah, does a 22 with batting my eyelashes do anything?
Yes, you did, along with a bribe of 50 gold.
Oh, oh yeah, Celeste will try. Yeah, Celeste spending gold like it's going out of style.
Yeah, basically this is what you've learned with batting your eyes and Liam asking politely and stuff. You're both being the good cops. Here's what you have gathered. Casello spends most of his time in a slaughterhouse and tavern called Shamukar. He also works as a butcher in Shamukar half of the day, and you also know which room where he spends the night.
Sounds like we got a lot of information.
However, you also heard that he's also looking for a good opponent to fight.
A fight, you say? Freya
Celeste grins and looks at Freya like, oh, this would be right up your alley.
You see a malicious grin come across Freya's face, like, when does he want to try to battle?
He approaches you and speaks in the Draconic tongue. Does anyone speak Draconic?
I speak Draconic.
I speak Draconic.
He glares at you, Fenfire, because you and him have a bit of a history.
Lizard folk.
Dragonborn.
Fusroda.
I seen it coming.
Wah wah.
You're
I don't remember the fire breath
opponent.
words.
Despite your endless pursuit of
Blue Dragonborn would have lightning breath.
I'm not
and
blue. I'm gold.
And he points at you, Freya. She is my opponent. I've ever heard of her prowess. Maybe have her meet in the streets. No assistance, no backup, no healing. First blood spilled, and I would turn myself in. Cheat?
Freya looks at this Dragonborn and is like, oh, sweetie, I don't need any assistance to kill you. Either you come with me willingly, or I have no problem coming with your head.
He's not Dragonborn!
He hisses at Freya, and says, "Over the deal. Nighttime. Meet me on the streets." He says in Draconic, and Fenfire translates to the rest of the party.
Freya's like, fine. No problem with me.
Alright. Day turns to night as you quench your weapon. Like a little anxiously. As you see like the ever-burning lanterns like glowing brightly in Kyber's gate.
What's the damage for a Warhammer?
1d8 bludgeoning one-handed, 1d10 bludgeoning two-handed.
Just go with them all. Just saying. Yeah,
I'm gonna use
the
mine.
Kyber's gate is the Odyssey of Sharn. Poor place. And you see some of the you see like plenty of people just like gathering around, just like witnessing this fight. Some even hauling for the fight as a lizard man approaches you with this weapon in hand. He grins.
I grin back. My eyes have now turned to like a cat-like eyes, but red, because I'm like vengeful. My vengeful barbarian spirit coursing through my blood and veins.
And he says,
fight.
A battle ratio 2. You don't understand what he's saying as he still grins and makes a dark chuckle.
Doesn't Freya speak Draconic?
Yes.
I do speak Draconic.
Is he speaking in lizard folk?
No, he's speaking Draconic. This would be fun.
Why?
Prepare yourself.
Oh, I will. Oh, I will, lady. Alright, and give me a second while I switch music. And I know it's kind of awkward, but...
Freya arches an eyebrow and flashes her fang-like teeth. Like, she's like extremely like excited for battle.
Freya, roll for initiative.
Okay. Wow, that's never happened before. That's a nat 20. That's never happened before. Like seriously.
Nice, and he rolled a 17. Alright, so Freya, so what you roll for initiative total?
Total. Okay, that's a natural 20, and that's plus
1, so 21.
Yep, 21.
Alrighty, Freya, you go first.
Okay. I am going to try to bash his head in first with my two-handed warhammer.
Alrighty, roll your attack. You can make 2 attacks in one round, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna roll in chat though.
Go ahead.
Is that rolling 2 d20s or 1 d20?
D20 for each attack.
Okay.
And you hear all the people say, fight, 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 making bets and everything.
And Celeste is
I'm using my rage
cheering for
with this person.
like a high school cheerleader.
I use my rage plus my dex. Okay, what's my dex again?
You use your strength for your you use more of your strength than your dex for raging.
Okay, what's my strength? I gotta remember what my
Strength is 20.
Okay. So that's a D. Wait, is that a D20 plus a 20?
Nice.
Yeah, the D20 plus 8.
Okay.
That's D20 plus 8.
Okay. D20 plus 8. 19.
That's a hit.
Okay, and that's D10 for damage, or is that D8? attack or damage?
Depends
A
on the
D10 since you're
Oh,
a D10 since she's wielding it two-handed.
okay. Is that just D10 or plus the modifiers?
Yeah, D10 plus 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be D10 plus strength.
Okay.
So your strength modifier is plus 5 because it's a half score.
12! It's a 12. 12 points of damage.
Whack! You whack him
Yeah,
on the head, and you hear a bit of a
I
satisfying
think-
crack as he whacking the chest as you hear something crack in his chest. He steps up a little bit, as if the wind struck out of him. He hunches over, he glares at you and smiles.
Like, and you can just hear you can just see the rage on my face as I try to like bash his head in. Hope you're ready for more, lizard.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make another attack if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna make another attack. Plus 8. I'm gonna do another bash on his skull. And that's another 19. It's all in general. You can see it right there.
Damn! Okay, that's a hit.
Okay. I'm gonna do another roll 1d10.
Oh, are you raging?
Yes, I'm raging.
You add a bonus to your damage. So let me check.
Okay.
And with the Barbarian's Rage, you do an extra 2 points of damage. Damn, 2 points of damage for each attack. So that takes away 2 more points from the lizard man. It's still gonna hurt. So basically, roll D10 plus 7.
Okay. 9.
9. Okay. And you whack him. You whack him even like whacking at the side of the jaw, like whack. You hear like a few of his teeth that come flying out, bits of blood and everything.
I let out a barbarian laugh. Like it's loud and it's bellowing.
Okay, the lizard man is going to do a legendary action and makes a bite attack.
Bite attack.
That's an 18 hit.
Does the 18 hit?
Yeah, your armor class is 17.
Oh no, it has a bite attack. Is it the legendary Super Lizard Man of Legend?
You bit me.
It's already blue. That's a pretty high level Super Lizard Man.
And he bites you for 13 points down, just like bites you down on your shoulder, like you wiggle him off, and you manage to get him off. But yeah, like
Shit!
Be careful, Freya! I shout.
Like, my rage begins to become even more like seething.
Yeah. And Casil is going to enter a spirit frenzy as he also bellows up a roars. Both you and him scare a bit of the crowd, but the chants like fight, even become even more intense.
Yeah, Celeste is just looking at Freya. I am so in love with her right now.
And he's going to make an attack with his maul first. If this is gonna hurt, by the way. And does a 15 hit? No,
no, it doesn't.
He swings his toothy maul with the hammer bit made out of like stone or probably stone. He swings at you, but you step back. He then charges at you and is going to take a bite out of you. Does a 22 hit?
Armor class is 17, so probably.
Yes. And he takes a bite of you for 12 points of damage.
Fuck! Freya screams. Freya like roars out in pain as he takes a bite out of my person.
Yeah. Tries to take a bite on your shoulder, on your arm, and like a flash of pain like courses over your body.
No, but like the thing is, my body is filled with so much adrenaline right now. Not like feel half of the bite.
Alrighty.
Now,
Celeste still can't help but wince in sympathy.
So you take about 6 points of damage. You're at 86 hit points. No, 86. No, you're at about 92 since raging. Okay, you're right. So 92 hit points. I'm terribly sorry. You're 92 hit points.
okay.
While the fight's happening, I'd like to summon Enya like 30 feet in the air where the explosion won't hurt anybody. And then have her like float down and just sort of sit on my shoulder or something.
And some of the witches is like, the fuck is that?
Like, pay attention, monster! And I charge at him.
Alrighty, you're going to make your 2 attacks?
Yep.
Good kitty.
But this time, I'm going straight for the head. I'm gonna try to crush his skull.
Is your weapon magical by any chance?
My warhammer?
Any of your weapons?
I think I have one magical weapon. I think I do. I did check.
Yeah. By the way, just curious. That's all.
Is it like a +1 warhammer?
Yeah, it's +1 and my rage. So yeah, because I did remember I added some modifications to it. So I could add poison if I wanted to. Poison spray to it if I wanted to. Remember, I did get that. So yeah, it's +1 hammer. So yeah, I'm gonna roll that.
Okay, so you're going to use your poison weapon?
Yep, my poison warhammer weapon. Yep. So that's still a D8? Just still D20 +8?
Yeah, D20 plus 8.
Okay. It's a 20!
That's a dirty 20. That hits.
Yep, that's a dirty 20. And I'm going to roll for damage. D10. Is that +7 or is it +5 again?
Plus 7 since you're still raging.
Okay. 8 points of damage.
Whack! Whack! You whack him in. You whack him again, and you hear another crack. And
Like, I whacked him on his head. So.
Are you using a magical weapon?
Yeah, the one with the poison spray.
Okay. And what does this weapon do?
This weapon has the ability to poison my opponents, causing them to feel a bit disorientated.
So you need to roll a Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
And her warhammer is basically dealing, magical poison damage.
He rolled a 22. He didn't even notice what he did.
You didn't? Oh, come on!
Are you going to make another attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna try again with the poison spray this time. So, still another. Fuck! 10.
You miss. As you swing your hammer, he steps to the side.
Missing,
bite you.
missing makes me even more. I'm more angry than I was before.
You're going to frenzy rage next. Okay. Is that your turn?
I'm getting ready for my next turn. So yeah, now I'm even more angry than before, and I'm ready for my next turn. So.
Alrighty. He's going to make his attack with a small. This one's going to hurt.
Yeah, Celeste is now worried that there won't be enough of this guy left to.
Yeah, he's going to turn to my speed at this point. So he
We're
rolled
gonna have to
6.
bring witnesses back to tell them that we did it.
So 6. Yes, he rolled a 16 and he missed. Sweets at you, and he's like step to the side as well. You're just like mashing each other with hammer, like like in Super Smash Brothers, where two characters go at each other with the hammers. And it's going to try to make try to bite you again. For 12, which you were able to like push it away as he tries to leap at you with a bite.
So did he miss or?
He missed both times.
He whiffed. Whiffed it.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, this time I'm gonna try and hit him with the poison warhammer in the chest.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
$12.
That's a miss.
Okay. Can I try again? Or do...
Yeah, you can attack again. And you still have your
Okay.
bonus action, and you can make your frenzied raise if you so desire.
Okay.
Alright, so you can
The 18.
That's a hit. That's definitely a hit.
And this time I hit him with poison in the hammer. So this...
Natural 20. You rolled a nat 20.
No!
God damn it.
I'm doing better with rolling as DM than as a player. I'm just saying. All right. So what about damage?
Oh, the damage. Forgot about the damage. Hold on. 10 points of damage.
Whack! you let out a bit of a grin as he like, oh! As you hear another crack of his ribs as you took a like you knocked the wind out of him. You have your bonus action left. What would you like to do?
I let out a roar and I try to attack him again. Like this time when... Yeah, frenzy.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your another attack since you're now in a frenzy. Just to let you know, when your rage ends, you will suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack.
25!
Go ahead and roll your damage. I'm gonna. Are you using poison again, or?
I'm using poison again.
22. He still doesn't notice it.
Still doesn't notice the poison?
Actually, he's going to make a perception. He's going to make a. What? Yeah. Are you going to go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check?
For me?
Yes.
Okay. What's my sleight of hand? With the modifier? Is that with modifier?
Are you trained to sleight of hand?
I am.
Sleight of hand would be your +3 plus your dexterity modifier, which is +4.
+3.
Yep.
Plus
+3.
4.
Yeah, please +1.
Yeah, +3. Yeah, +3 being your proficiency modifier, and +4 being your dex modifier.
Your dex modifier is +1, so if that's when I say +4, that's the total.
Never mind.
So +3 and +1.
Yes.
Okay. 18.
He didn't notice. He still doesn't know, but he has never noticed you're using your making your weapon poisonous.
Okay. And did I roll damage yet? I don't think I rolled damage.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Is that the reason that we decided to go with this honor duel solution?
8.
Whack! You kept on just like whacking him and whacking him and whacking him.
Like, sweet! Fuck that,
Fiendish Dr. Wu! You're done fucked up now!
And on his turn, he's going to attack again. Maul, and then another bite. Oh! Natural 20!
Shit!
Oh.
Fuck!
Yeah, that hammer stroke definitely clocked her in the jaw.
Okay, so... Oh! Almost max damage. 25 points of damage. I like whacked at your head. You stumble about days. Then you can feel your ears ringing. Just for a mere second. It's just like your eyes, your sight blurs for a second as you focus. And before you know it, before you know it, that's a 24. That hits. And he's going to and you take 4 points of damage as he like takes a bite out of you, but only barely. As a bit like he got a scratch on you with his bite, but you're hurting.
Ah!
Then that ends his turn. Your turn now. Holy crap, I was not expecting that critical hit.
At this point, Freya's like, fuck it. And it's like, can I switch weapons or is it too late to do that?
You can switch weapons anytime. There's only one weapon.
Okay. I'm going to use a longsword for that now. I'm going to use a longsword.
Is the longsword magical?
This longsword has extra for slashing ability, and it does well. I'm proficient with it, so.
So is it magical? I'm just asking.
This also has poison.
Okay, go ahead. You can go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. +8. Fuck! 9.
That's a critical failure. You try to swing, but you stumble around and you got your sword stuck in the ground.
Can I roll again?
Yeah, you lift your sword up, and you can attack again. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna use my die.
You get like 3 swings per turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try my die.
And we can make 4 attacks in a turn with action surge, but after that, 2 times, 2 attacks. In a turn.
2 attacks.
Yeah, 2 more attacks for your first rage, and 1 for your extra attack. Go ahead and make your roll.
Okay, plus
8.
Okay, so +8. 19.
That's a hit.
And I'm going to roll damage.
I'm going to roll his Constitution saving throw. Oh! He rolled a 6.
Okay. In chat, my the damage is 14.
14 points of damage, and he is. So, what are the effects of the poison?
The effects of the poison is that it can make him a poison of the longsword anyway.
Alrighty, so poisoned. So is he poisoned?
Yeah.
Fuck, he starts to realize that's you. This violates the honor deal.
It doesn't.
Maybe you should have discussed the rules before just fucking fighting.
Are you going to make? Okay, you can make another. Go ahead and make another attack.
Okay. Okay. Make another roll for my die out here. 8 will be 16 plus 8. Plus 8 is 16.
It's 24. That hits.
Okay. And damage. One D10 7. 16 also.
Damn. Okay, he slices at him and he starts to get a little desperate.
Just give up. The sooner you give up, the sooner I can go home to my child.
The child? We'll see about that. On his turn, he's going to use his bonus action and summon use his totem animal, a giant toad, and which appears nearby.
That doesn't seem entirely fair.
It's not fair. I use weapons. The agreement was to use weapons, and no help at all. If you cannot honor agreements, how can you even call yourself a noble fighter?
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. So is that rolling a D20?
D20 plus your. Are you trained in persuasion?
I am in the persuasion. So my persuasion will be plus 2. Will be plus 1.
Yeah. So you have a +8 charisma modifier, and if you're trained in persuasion, that'll bring it up to a total of +6.
Okay. Where is the? Oh, 13.
And I do have a bit of a life. Sorry, but yeah, my reputation is not one of honor.
Your reputation isn't one of honor, you say?
And the toad rolls a 4 on the initiative.
Like, at this point, Freya's like, to hell with this.
Well, if he gets a pet, it's only fair that Freya has one fight for her side.
Yeah, because Freya's at a point where...
I would like to throw Enya into the ring.
Go ahead and roll your initiative, Fire.
Because Freya's like, I'm not fighting you. He's not gonna...
11.
Alrighty, 11. You step into the ring, and the crowd goes even wilder. Does anyone else want to step in?
Celeste.
Celeste is gonna step of the wind, jump over the crowd, and the first thing she's gonna do is cast Cure. Roll
initiative first.
All right, roll an initiative.
Liam,
I was just gonna throw my cat in.
Yeah, Liam, you can roll initiative if you want.
Absolutely, I was thinking to do that.
We're all like, screw the honor duel. This guy's going down.
There's a frog. I'm like, I'll play Pokemon, and then everybody joined in.
I was thinking to
I'll be your Pokemon.
I rolled 17.
But I already have a Pokemon. It's a fire type.
I rolled
Freya
17.
looks at the lizard.
And Celeste, what you roll for initiative?
Okay, yeah, I'm rolling initiative, and I nat 20 that initiative. roll.
23.
I got a
That's a 20.
23.
And Freddy was like, well, you done goofed now. He done goofed and he knows it.
Freya looks at the lizard and is like,
The lizard is all. The lizard hears the strains of Il Vento Doro and is thinking, why do I hear boss music?
Yeah, he's writing this. It's like, oh shit, and makes a drink.
is like,
makes a drink.
dance fucker. Let's dance fucker.
And that's still his turn, and he's going to attack with disadvantage against you, Celeste, since you're approaching Freya. But with disadvantage. I doubt if 19 hits.
Doesn't.
And he's going
Celeste, thanks. Yes, Celeste, thanks to a dex boot, thanks to a dex boost and bracers of defense, now has an AC of 20.
Nice.
Well, wisdom boost, but yeah.
Wisdom boost.
And he's going to try to
wisdom.
take a bite out of you, Funfire, or the cat, at least. He's a little hungry for some fire food, I guess.
And you know,
Natural one.
So,
And he bites, and it bites a little too hard for his liking.
at the last moment, it's like, wait, why the hell would I bite just actual fire?
Keys doesn't seem very bright, and that ends his turn.
Well, he was probably drinking. Alcohol is flammable.
Okay, that ends his turn. I believe Liam is up.
Can I use non-lethal attack?
Go ahead. You can make it count. You can take him out non-lethally. You just had to beat him up first.
Is it? I get the impression he's beaten up pretty bad so far.
Yeah. So what do you want to do, Liam?
Use non-lethal attack by pummeling him with my sword.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your attack with your greatsword.
Ventodoria.
And your greatsword appears, and the lizard man just seems a little sorry, but grins, expecting a better fight. You don't understand what he's saying. It's but Freya and Fenrir just a 5 against 2. That sounds more fair now.
You elegant son of a bitch. But why do I keep talking like that? It's not Fenrir's accent.
Alright, Liam, what'd you roll?
I rolled 16 plus 9, so that's 25, right?
6. Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll 2d6 plus... Let me look at your character sheet.
Plus 6, yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at your character sheet right now. And everything slows down while I try to look for Liam's character sheet. Yeah, roll 2d6 plus 6 slashing points of damage.
I rolled total of 12.
So 18 points of damage?
No, 12 overall.
Total of 12. Okay. You slice at it, and you slice at his chest, leave behind a trail of blood on the floor, and the crowd goes even wilder. And what else would you like to do? You have your bonus action.
What can I do with bonus action?
Not much. I'm not quite sure.
I just tell him, give up while you still can.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check with disadvantage. That would be a plus. Okay, plus 8. Plus d20 plus 8. Roll twice and pick the lower result.
Alright. Lowest one is 11.
Nope. He only chuckles rather darkly. Trying to take me alive. You can go ahead and try. He says in Draconic. You don't understand what he's saying, but again, Freya and Fenfire does.
Although I don't understand what he says, I said, your funeral, is all I can respond.
Alright.
It'd be kind of funny if he surrendered in Draconic, and it's like, oh, then it's your funeral, and you killed him.
Alright, Fenfire, you're up.
How hurt is our barbarian?
She has about 63 hit points.
Yeah,
That-
Freya's been pretty banged up.
Okay, then I'd like to give her a nice pat on the back of healing.
Alright, what are you using? Cure Wounds?
Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Alrighty.
Rolling all the dice.
Rolling.
Yeah. Why do I always have to do math?
Yeah, so 40...
24.
24 hit points. Your hand closed for a bit as you pat Freya on the back, and your wounds. And Freya, your wounds start to heal quickly. For how many points?
24.
24 hit points. You are now at 87 hit points, Freya.
Thank you.
It is now the giant.
No problem.
It is now the giant toad's turn as it tries to. It's going to see if it.
Next would be Enya's turn. My cat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
Your Tora cat.
yeah. And she's going to do her flame seed attack. Which, because of the book coming out,
It's already
D&D Beyond moved where everything was, so it's a pain in the ass to find again.
Oh, the book. Oh, you mean Tasha's Cauldron of Everything?
Yeah. Where did they hide the attack?
You're about to. Oh, when it's Celeste's turn, you're about to see what Tasha did to my favorite monk subclass.
Alright, so what is the cat gonna do?
Sorry, I'm trying to find what their hit modifier is. Because they changed
They changed the
how this is load out.
Alright, I can help you. Give me a second. Wildfire. Wildfire Spirit. Its attack modifier is your proficiency bonus, actually.
So, +3.
Yes.
10 to hit.
That's a 10 hit? No. What are you hitting?
The toad.
Alright, the toad, giant toad, no, a 10 doesn't hit. Barely doesn't hit. And so it's just like hops a little out of the way of the fire seed. And the people around you is like, oh! Fuck, there's a fire! And a couple of the people just ran away, not wanting to get burned.
Hey. And Enya will use her movement to just go 30 feet straight up.
It flies up.
Flying cat.
And someone's like, holy shit, that cat flies! And it's on fire! Wait, a flying burning cat? Someone take notes! Someone take notes! This is awesome!
Oh, nobody calls the fire department again.
That's what
I hope
Celeste
we
has
don't
Ray of
die.
Frost for.
Freya says, I hope we don't die. But if we do, just want to let you know, Celeste, you're very nice.
Yeah, and it's now the giant toad's turn as it tries to take up, technically it's called a bite, but it's going to try to grapple you with its bite on Freya.
Shit.
I mean, it's gonna try to grab.
Does 22 hit?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay, so it does. Oh, okay, so 9, 17, 19 points of damage. Okay, so 10 points of piercing damage plus 9 points of poison damage. So that would be 19 points of damage total. No, okay, 10. So 5, 14 points of damage total. And you find yourself grappled
by the frog's tongue.
Yeah, as the tongue wraps around you for 73 hit points. I love resistance as a player. I also hate resistance as a DM because I have to calculate it. You are now restrained.
Wait, I'm restrained?
Yes, you're now restrained, and that ends its turn. Celeste, you're up.
Oh, goody! Because the first thing I'm doing is burning a key point to summon my astral self, Arabian Nights.
And like a scarf-like limbs emerge from your body, at least like a spiritual apparition of Scarf.
A scarf appears hovering over my shoulders, and the first thing it's gonna do, when you summon your astral self, each creature of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take force damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die. So the lizard and the toad, they're gonna be they gotta make a dex save, or they're gonna be taking 2d4 force damage.
The toad, does a something make it? Actually, the toad makes a 13. My apologies. Does the 13 make it?
I'm gonna say the dex save is gonna be based on proficiency plus wisdom. So let's see. Oh yeah, 10 plus proficiency plus wisdom. So that's gonna be a 13 plus. Yeah, they gotta make an 18. They gotta make an 18 dex save. So no, the toad is definitely getting a little muda.
18 for the lizard man.
That just barely makes it.
Alrighty. So the toad manages to get muda for how many points of damage?
You're looking at that's gonna be 2d4. 2 rolls of the martial arts die, so that's 2d4. I rolled a 5.
Alrighty, it got punched by the scarves. That's like ribbit.
Muda.
Out of giant frog. Just so you can get the mental image in your head.
So is this more of a Giorno Muda or a Dio Muda?
Giorno.
Hey.
Well, Celeste does wear Giorno Giovanna's jacket.
I don't see her.
All right. She's in the crowd, but you've seen her. Assume that you've seen her before, and that she's.
You have.
I as a person have not seen a picture of her.
Yes, Finfire.
I don't know what the character looks like.
You actually seen her before when you worked together.
Yes, character-wise, yes. Me as a player have not.
But just imagine a 6 foot. Yeah, just imagine this 6 foot tall. This 6 foot tall, curvy, pink-haired bimbo wearing Giorno Giovanna's ladybug jacket with a ladybug jacket with the cleavage window.
I know what Giorno looks like.
She just doesn't. She just doesn't have the curly badoos for bangs.
Alrighty. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, bottom line. That was a bonus. That was a bonus action to summon my astral self. The next thing I'm gonna do is a little more muda muda on the lizard. This is gonna be my attack, which is gonna be. I can make 2 attacks. Because these are basically unarmed strikes with my astral self. Which I get to add my wisdom modifier in place of my strength modifier for the attack and damage roll. So that's going to be
that's why you're
plus 5. Yeah, plus 8. That's why strength was one of my dump stacks. I just don't need it.
Alrighty,
so
go ahead and roll.
So that's going to be a plus 8 on the attack roll. The first one I got an 11. Does a 19 do anything?
To the lizard? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright, so that's going. Alright, so that's going to be a D4 plus 5 for the damage, and this is all force damage, so this would count as a magic weapon.
Alrighty.
That's going to be 9 points of damage for that attack.
Yeah.
The second unarmed. That was.
He tries to draw as he left him a hefty punch.
Oh, and I got a 19. And I got a 19 on the roll, so that's a 27 for the second muda.
Alrighty.
That definitely hits.
How you rolled. That brings out his hit point. That brings him to 0 hit points or below. You want to spare him, or do you want to kill him?
The second muda he's gonna feel. The first muda he's gonna feel. The second muda is gonna knock him out.
Whack! His eyes roll up as he whack, with another punch, and it just lumps down to the ground, unconscious. Falls to the ground with a heavy thud, and the toad and his spirit toad dissipates, freeing Freya.
Good one. Good fight, everyone.
Yeah, I would like to switch back to the dark room. A theme from above in the campaign tab.
All right.
And people cheer and hollered. They had a good time.
With all this cheering, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the barbarian again.
Saving the Divine Soul Sorcerer from having to burn a spell slot.
I mean, as long as my cat's out, I get to roll an extra D8.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Fenfire, what class is your character again?
Wildfire. Druid.
Oh, Wildfire Druid. Okay. So the Fire Kitty is your animal companion.
My Fire Kitty is my Fire Kitty. My Wildfire Spirit.
Wildfire Spirit. Okay.
The animal companion bonus feature that was added is worthless for this class.
Yeah. I don't have Druid queued up on 5e tools, so yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's basically I could have Enya last for 7 hours, or I could have Enya with all of the cool perks of the class.
Circle of Wildfire.
You heal 18. So you now see an unconscious Kazal in your presence. And Freya, you find yourself free from the toad which dissipated. Do you tie him up? Put him in shackles?
I'm back.
And Celeste can use her stand to restrain him.
What does the rest want to do? Liam, what do you want to do with him?
We could tie him to my broom.
Alrighty, so but you actually managed to capture him, but you actually tie him up, and turn them over to the Sharn guards. And as for your reward, each of you has earned so since the bounty is about 2,000 gold, each of you has earned about 500 gold each. I'll put that down. Type that down in the 500 gold.
I want to give Freya 100 from me.
So go ahead and add 100 gold to your character sheet, and Freya, you gain about 900 gold. Go ahead and add to your character sheet. Celeste, Fire, go ahead and add 500 gold to your character sheets. Anyone got that?
Woo, money.
Yep. And we'll be switching over to the other music since we're going with general background. You're now back at Sharn. You're now back at Clifftop Guilds with the job well done. And now you have four more meaty jobs to pursue. All of them are just done just requests, not bounties this time. So
Celeste is gonna look at the message board. Yeah, Celeste is gonna look at the message board. What to do? And I'm gonna say I don't really have anything. I recover on a short rest, so.
Yeah, would each of you like to take a long rest in the meantime?
Sure.
All right. So all your hit points and stuff, they're back.
I'll take a long rest too.
Okay.
Celeste only has 3 key points, and she burned one of them, summoning her stand.
Yeah. So you decide to take a rest for the night, and Freya and Celeste, you decide to take a rest at her mansion with your child and alongside you.
Yep. My child comes to me and hugs me and says, "Mommy."
And Celeste thinks this is absolutely adorable.
And Celeste,
while she's all, "Hey, come inside and meet the missus."
I would like you.
Celeste, Celeste's wife.
I'd like you to describe the mansion you're in. One of many mansions up in Skyway. For the elite of the elite.
It looks like it was carved out of ice.
Okay. It looks like carved out. Yeah, this one has actually attracted quite a few tourists since looks like it's made of ice and quite resilient to the heat.
Okay.
As you all rest for the as you what does the rest of you want to do? So for Fenfire and Liam, would you like to take a rest at Blessed Mansion or at somewhere else like the Dragon Flagon?
Celeste, is mi casa e su casa. This is your house.
I mean, I have a room at the Adventurers Guild, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Given that I'm paying guild dues, I think I'd stay there.
That'll be fair, and
get my money.
It's a comfortable lifestyle since you're moving up quite a bit. As for Celeste, you'll pay about 10 gold minimum to have, since because of your 10 gold, or do you have a wealthy lifestyle or an aristocratic wealthy lifestyle? So you pay about 4 gold, and you cover for Freya. So take away about 8 gold from your character sheet. As for Liam and Funfire, since you chose to
why am I paying gold when this is my house?
Taxes.
Property taxes.
Property taxes.
Oh yeah, that and food costs money and
Yeah. As for
Also, it costs a lot to keep people warm in the building.
as for Liam and Fanfire, since you live a rather modest life, I say modest to comfortable life, I would say at most you will pay about 2 gold for Liam and Fanfire for the night at the Dragon. So remove 2 gold from your character sheet.
Right.
Right?
So, Liam, I believe you now have about 975 gold, and Fanfire, you have about you have a net gain of 498 gold. So, dawn approaches, and you return to the guild hall again with a notice board.
and
Oh yeah, Liam, you got about 100 gold from the last session. So you have so that's still 975 gold if I remember right. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I was just checking.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 4 jobs available. Four jobs available. Sluts and the others, you see the notes for it. So it's up to you. Which one would you like to do?
Celeste is looking at the help with retrieval job. She's reading aloud. I made a vow to recover something of immeasurable worth. However, I am not foolish enough to think I could fulfill this quest alone. If something in you tingles by the thought of treasure and mortal danger, meet me in the Broken Mirror in Calistan. Ask for Madeline Kaz. Oh, that sounds like as good a job as any.
I'll paste it here for anyone who can understand what he's saying.
And Celeste rips that notice off the board and turns to her companions. So does this job look like a good one?
Oh, we're out of jobs that tell us what we're actually gonna get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So Fanfire and Freya are with you, Celeste. Liam?
I say we go for it. All the job look good, but I won't disagree with this one.
Alrighty. Okay, so Broken Mirror. I'm gonna look up where it is. So give me a second. Broken Mirror, Eberron. Also known as the cracked mirror.
It's in Calistan. The notice says.
Calistan. So give me a second. So bear with me. So in Lower Dura. So took you about
Lower Dura. Yeah, these are all jobs. And luckily, these are all jobs in Sharn, Celeste's hometown.
Yeah. So you send further down to Lower Dura. You enter the cracked mirror. Not quite as packed as compared to the other inns you've been in, but among them, you managed to find your contact. A female human knight, short blonde hair with a scar across her eye, and she has a bit of a determined look on her face. Her full plate armor is polished, but also dented in several locations. You also see a book with and several files strapped to her belt. She also has there's like a sheath greatsword like resting on the table next to her, in which the greatsword staff has an ornate hilt. She's so she pulls out a book, reads for a bit, looks up to you and waves. So I believe
Must be.
Okay, you go first. Oh,
Celeste. Oh, you must be Madeline. Celeste Joestar, at your service. And she extends a hand.
She takes it. A pleasure to meet you. What about the rest of you? Okay, that's your cue, guy. That's your cue, everybody.
And why don't you introduce yourselves, kids?
My name is Liam. It's my honor to serve you.
Liam? It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
I simply nod.
And Freya and Funfire?
I am Freya.
Also a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Fenfa Arumska.
Rune Scale. Nice name. Well, I'll be straight with you. I am on a mission to retrieve the corpse of Paladin Commander Marcus. He went on our mission in action and died in the depths while searching for ancient technology. We, my group, we're part of it's pretty obscure. We're called the Order of Progress. You see, progress is like a delicate bud. We have to nourish and protect our scholars. We hope to revive Marcus so he can take charge of the Order once more. We believe that his remains are located in an abandoned House Kenneth research facility. I do know the general location, and I do know that there are several, shall we say, deadly traps and weapons that remain active to this day. If we're going to be cautious about this, it will take more lives. We should find it at a sealed section of Sharn, where, as a matter of fact, Marcus died half a century ago, and that's always his followers as well. We can reward you about, say, 100 gold for each of you. It's not much compared to the bounties, but it should help you.
We actually completed one of the bounty jobs.
Oh, I'm actually quite interested. Do tell me more.
Just had to bring a lizard to justice.
Oh, I've heard of him. Nasty piece of work.
Nothing my stand couldn't take care of.
And she looks at the others, and then to I presume.
Freya and Fenfire? Yeah, they helped. In fact, Freya challenged the lizard to an honor duel. But then he decided to play dirty, so we had to step in.
Well, anyway, I am aware that our endeavor is not exactly legal. I gather that you Banshee types are quite flexible in that regard if the coin is right. I can open the seals which block the section we must explore. After that, we must stay must be extraordinarily dangerous.
You had me at the name of your organization, the Order of Progress.
It's a small, obscure organization. Not as big as the Clifftop Guild, but we do what we do.
You said you protect scholars. An ex-girlfriend of mine is a scholar.
Long story?
And long story. Let's get to the job, shall we?
Alrighty. Yeah. So she stands up, gets her ready. She draws it, checks on it. The blade is rather plain, in contrast with the hilt. She uses that again, and carries it over her shoulder. Follow me. Follow me. And she walks.
And we do just that.
And she walks out with the rest of you. Alright, so let me pause this and where's the music? There we go. I'm gonna pause this and switch again. Sorry for the brief moments of silence right there.
Sorry.
Groovy works, but for some reason lags and stuff. Right. She leads you down in the sewers below, and ahead of you, you see this large, circular door with runes all over it. She carries some explosive on her person, and she prepares to start the explosives. What do you do?
Stand way the hell back, because we know we know splodies.
Let's see.
Oh, Freya?
Yes?
Freya, Fenfire, do you notice anything odd?
Would I notice anything odd? I don't know, are you asking for like an insight check or something?
Or an Arcana check? If anyone, I would like.
I'm not trained in Arcana.
However, am.
I rolled a 7.
You don't notice anything odd, but Celeste, go ahead and roll Arcana check.
Alright. Now, let me see.
Currently checking if any of my spells to protect myself work on other people. It looks like no.
Alright, so what'd you roll for your Arcana
Wait,
check?
Alright,
So I'll probably
a sec.
live. And I can probably pick you guys up.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to. My character sheet's been.
So basically, if you're training Arcana, just roll a d20 and add a 5 to it.
Probably should have gone shopping on the way out here. Pick up some diamonds.
You want to yourself. You want to yourself as less.
Plus 5 on that plus 5 on that Arcana check, and let's see. I rolled another 19, so that's a 24 all day.
You notice that you notice that the runes on the sealed door, there are additional security measures. If they were triggered, it would set up an alarm that would alert whoever set this up to your vicinity.
Yeah, Celeste turns to Madeline. Mads, you might not want to blow this door open, because this thing has an alarm set to go off if anything happens.
Well, if there's a magical alarm on the door, perhaps we could bypass it by using dispel magic or some other similar measure.
That sounds like something I might be able to do. Let's check my spells. What level is Dispel Magic? Dispel Magic.
Yeah, Dispel Magic.
Yeah, I have it prepared.
Yeah, you can go ahead and you can cast Dispel Magic.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Actually, you can go ahead and roll an Arcana check alternatively.
Yeah,
Again?
Celeste is gonna do just that.
Go ahead and roll another Arcana check.
All right. And does a 18 do anything?
With a little bit of your arcane know-how, you managed to disable, at least temporarily disable the runes on the door. Give you about if he gets right, about 8 hours until the authorities are alerted.
8 hours before the alarm reset. Yeah, 8 hours before the alarm resets, and we got to get the hell out of Dodge. Well, hopefully we'll be out of here in a fraction of that.
All right, the door opens. You ever seen how the door opens in Fallout? It's kind of like this clockwise door, it gets
like a rolling wheel rather than like an iris.
Yes, someone, as if someone is pushing from the inside and then rolls to the side, making creaky noises all the while.
Oh, that's gonna need some grease.
So we're sneaking around?
You're sticking in, yes. And
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
The knight turns towards you and says, "Yes, we're sneaking in. You got a problem?"
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
I'm in a heavy armor. Won't I have a disadvantage to sneak?
You don't need to sneak, actually.
Yeah, we don't need. Yeah, especially since we just Celeste just turned the alarm off.
This trip might take a while. So, and she marches forward, and you tail behind her. I would like each of you to roll a survival check.
All right. 26.
Fenfire. You managed to find in this maze-like depth. In the maze-like depths, you managed to find the facility's entrance. After 2 hours of searching.
Nice.
And long corridor ends in a closed door. Metal entrance is marked with the letters X-43. In between, debris and battered iron parts litter the floor. Halfway in, walls clasped, and a gray, bubbling liquid flows across the pathway.
Yeah. Celeste is looking at all the scrap and thinking, there's been some cowboys in here.
Madeline looks at you and asks, "What's a cowboy?"
Don't ask.
Well, I just
Very weird things in the wild.
So, what do you do now?
But now now we're looking. Well, now we're gonna look at this river of. You described it like a river of some sort of gray liquid.
Yeah, and you push the door, and it appears that the door is completely stuck and rusted over. Sounds like you need muscle to get this open. This looks like some muscle might be needed for this. I'm making a head towards Liam and Freya.
What do you need us to do?
Door's stuck. Can you open?
Get it out. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get the door. Get the door open.
I don't know.
But I can only do so much.
I don't know if you want me to open it. I might cause severe damage to the door.
Given that it seems
It's rusted shut, hun. Just get it open.
If anything, we're doing the owner a favor.
Yeah.
All right.
And by the way, the pool of acid is in front of the door, so.
Oh, the gray liquid is acid. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So jump over it.
Make an athletics check. Okay, and Madeline will too. So give me a second while I bring up her stat block.
Okay.
And yeah, okay. So she's going to roll a 21. She managed to leap across just fine, and in spite of her heavy armor.
I'm gonna just use a regular one-handed warhammer to get it open. Can I do that? Can I not do that?
And she says, "Wait. Remember what I said about traps and weapons? Be careful. But you need to make an athletics check to safely leap across. So Freya, Celeste, Finfire, Liam, I would like
15.
You leap across easily enough. Celeste?
I'm gonna try to leap across.
Wait, why did I jump? I have a broom. I can fly.
Oh yeah, I take that back. You get on your broom and you fly across.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
everyone across.
and I'm gonna burn a key point. And I'm gonna burn a key point to use Step of the Wind and double my jump distance.
Actually, wait. Before you do so, I would like to remind you that the gap between it's the jumping distance is about 10 feet. Just so you know.
So how do you calculate jump distance for a character whose base speed is 40 feet?
It's equivalent to your it's pretty much your movement speed. So you make a running jump.
Yeah, and I made a 15, and I rolled a 15.
All right, give me a second on jump.
I can only use my wisdom modifier if my stand is out, and she ain't out yet.
Yeah, make an athletics check.
I just did, like I said, I rolled a 15.
You managed to jump across easily enough. Liam,
Route 24.
you jump ahead further than anyone.
Let's see. I think our running long jump distance is equal to our strength score or something like that.
Yeah, you basically need to clear a little obstacle, which that as it is on a DC 10 strength athletics check. No difficult terrain ahead of you now, so all that waits you now is the rest of the door. Oh, Liam, for you, it appears that this door can easily be moved with some effort. You can also try to attack the door, but given what the knight has said about traps and weapons.
How about we both try to open the door?
I use my athletics to also jump across.
Yeah, so Freya, so go ahead and roll an athletics check to jump across.
Okay. Six.
Actually, you already made your other jump.
Oh yeah, I did. Make a jump.
You already made a jump. Okay, so so are you going to try to open the door with athletics?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to try again with the roll, or are you good?
I'm gonna try again with the roll.
Okay.
D20 plus 5.
D20 plus 8. Are you trained at athletics?
22. Dirty 22.
Nice. Okay, so just to clarify, are you trained in athletics?
I am, since I trained a lot.
Alrighty.
Barbarian.
Oh, by the way, you get your additional class option bonus, so you're good. So with effort, you're able to, and with your strength, your muscles bulging, you manage to push aside you manage to open the door easily, with some effort, but you managed to get it open.
Okay.
Celeste watches this display of strength and once again says, "I am so in love with her right now."
I guess.
Can I roll perception to hear that? I want.
Yes, go ahead.
What was that? Nothing.
What's my percent? Oh, plus 2%. Okay.
Is Celeste gonna cast do a stealth check or something to avoid being caught?
15 this.
That's actually up to Celeste. Do you think that check is high enough to hear that?
Yeah. She's making no attempt to hide how much she's admiring Freya right now.
Okay, I hear Celeste say that, and I'm like, oh, what'd you say? What'd you say, Wanda? Celeste?
And she just blushes and.
All right then.
You enter inside. Yeah, you enter inside with what's her face and Madeline with Madeline with you. So give me a second. The skeleton lies in the corner of this junction, still protected by its rusted iron. The southern exit. Let me try again. A skeleton lies in the corner of this junction, still protected by rusted armor. The southern exit leads to a descending staircase with many missing steps. She approaches the armor and says, "This is one of his followers. I believe he fell victim to I don't know what caused it, but." And she clicks tag with the knight's name.
I think this one's been dead too long for me to cast Revivify.
They knew the risk. When she raised his hand. Wait. Wait a minute. And she's going to try to roll a perception check. What a 15. I don't think I see anything. He turns to you, but I have this weird feeling. It did say trap, so can any one of you take a look?
I have an idea.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, Celeste is gonna make that roll too. She got +5 perception. Does a 17 do anything?
Yeah, you managed to find what appears to be
I got a
a
13.
field projector at the threshold to the south of the staircase.
Hey, what did we find?
It appears to be some sort of thunderbolt, some sort of trap. A hidden field projector at the threshold to the south of the staircase.
We noticed basically a lightning thrower.
Not exactly a lightning thrower. Well, okay, thunder. Given the way they structured, you probably recognize it to be
Can I make an
magical
arcana?
trap.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a magical trap. So can I make an arcana check?
If you want to deactivate the magic trap, yeah.
Yeah, let's.
I could just cast Dispel Magic.
I'll waste the spell slot. I rolled a 19. Does a 24 do anything?
Yeah, you managed to deactivate the magic trap, though you're not sure if it's permanent or temporary.
Probably temporary, but we're not gonna. But it's not like we're gonna be spending the. It's not like we're gonna be spending the night in a dungeon. So.
All right. You find out, like I said, you find out at the junction. That leads 4 ways. Southern. I believe the northern, which you came through. East or west.
All right, which way should we head, you boys and girls?
Forward, left, or right?
Is there anything that gives us direction That's the best to go.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
I can hear you. So which way would you like to go?
I'm just asking, is there any insight that might hint what would be the best spot?
That's totally up to you. You can go. We could go in either one of the directions.
Yeah, he's asking if there's any indication which of these paths will. But it looks like this is a good old-fashioned Monty Halls. Yeah. Will you pick door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3?
Yeah. You see like two
Why don't you
doors.
try
Yeah, you
on
see
the
like
left?
2 doors to the left, or like 2 hallways to your left and your right, and a staircase in front of you.
Want to try going left?
That's actually what Celeste was going to suggest.
Then while we're on the same wavelength, let's go left.
Let's go left.
All right, you go to the left, and inside
We choose the left.
And inside there are 3 voluminous doors stand in the southern part of the room. To the north, most of the walls and ceiling have collapsed, falling into a pool filled with a grayish liquid.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And there's and nearby you also see a workstation on the southern wall, along with a compartment in nearby.
There's probably treasure in that compartment.
You approach it
Go
and
in
open
there.
it.
There's been a lot of traps, though.
Go ahead
So
and
we
roll
might want
perception.
to.
Go ahead and roll perception if you have a feeling that about traps,
Yeah.
or investigation if that's
21.
You don't find any traps in your vicinity.
I rolled an 18 on that.
Neither of you could find any traps in your vicinity. It feels like you're safe aside from this gray bubbling liquid. Best not to approach it. You feel that's best not to approach it.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same acid It's the same acid we jumped over to get in here. So the compartment is safe to open. So Celeste is going to open it.
Inside, you find a potion of healing as well as a healer's kit.
All right.
Can I grab the potion of healing?
Go ahead and add to your character. I'll add it to your character sheet. That's okay.
I will. Thank you.
And Celeste is gonna, or you might find this more useful than I. You might find this more useful than I would, and hands the healer's kit to Fenfire.
Fenfire,
Oh,
go ahead and go ahead and add the healer's kit to your character sheet.
Alright.
And like I said, you'll also notice a workstation, an alchemical laboratory.
All right. So I'm gonna take a look. So I'm gonna take a look at if there's anything useful on the workbench.
You find on the workstation you find 4 concentration batches of acid that could appear to be that you could finalize. It's not yet finished, but if you could work at it, you could make weapons out of it. Make weapons out of it and make like alchemist acid or the like.
Oh, you mean like? Oh yeah, like. These aren't throwing vials of acid.
What would you like to do? Leave acid be, or see if you can craft some?
Does any of us know anything about alchemy?
You can go ahead and roll intelligence check if you want to, or if you're proficient in alchemy supplies, add your proficiency bonus. So basically, intelligence modifier plus your proficiency bonus. If you're proficient in alchemy supplies.
Yeah, none of us are. Celeste. Yeah, Celeste isn't. She's an ice slinger, not an alchemist.
Anyone else?
I'm Colonel Mustang, not Edward.
Nice.
Although I still work in the rain. So I guess I'm better.
Heyo.
Do you want to try your hand at crafting some stuff?
Can I roll our?
No, intelligence check.
I was gonna ask if I could roll Arcana.
No, this is a crafting thing. So, go if you want, you can roll an intelligence check.
I wanted to try using the higher modifier because I've only got a +2 intelligence modifier.
If only we have someone smart like Apparatus or Lonnie or Cole.
Yep, if only we had an intelligence caster. Instead, we went with street smarts.
Yeah, street smarts and hurlings of spell doom. But it doesn't matter because I nat 20'd that roll.
Oh wow! Okay.
That's a 22. If that's just a pure intelligence mod.
To your surprise and to your memory, it's like, oh, you might make 4 vials of acid that does double the normal acid damage, which does 46 instead of the typical 2d6.
I think to reflect this, instead of an ability score improvement, that when Celeste takes her 4th level of monk, she's gonna take the skilled feat.
Yeah. Though you realize that they'll have to be concentrated later before it shows any useful properties. It would take you about 8 hours per batch, and a successful intelligence check using alchemist supplies. So you decide to put these vials for later. So
she's gonna slip these vials in a roll utility belt for safekeeping.
Yeah, so put down acid vial, four vials of acid with 46 points of damage to your inventory. You don't take it as damage.
Oh yeah. If I decided to toss one as a grenade weapon, they would deal 46 acid damage. That's I gotcha.
Okay.
Vial.
You look around and you feel that there's nothing else. There's not much else to do in this room, which Mad beckons you to return to the beckons you back to return to the hallway.
All right.
This time we'll go right.
Sounds fine to me.
Giant rusted machines stand in this chamber. They appear like scorpions but are made of metal. Tools and metal parts lie scattered across the floor. Most of it damaged beyond use. And nearby you also find a silver compartment. A first aid compartment nearby as well.
Like a compartment. Oh, another. Oh yeah, a Oh yeah, like a first aid. Like one of those little first aid things you see in like
I guess that's
shops.
what we opened earlier.
Yeah, apparently.
Didn't help the fellow in the stairway though.
All right, I'm gonna bust open that first aid kit, and this time I'm gonna take the potion of healing.
As you do so, you hear chittering, and you turn around, and you see these robotic-looking scorpions going at you. I would like each of you to roll initiative.
Oh no.
No. Pass without trace has been useless.
I rolled a 10.
I got a dirty 20.
Alright, so give me a second while I get everything ready. Okay, so... Alright, so, everybody, roll initiative. And let's go to the combat music, okay? Combat time!
Alright.
Alright, so so she rolls a 6 on initiative. Yeah, that's not looking too good for her, having an initiative 6, so yes, just to be forward with you, she has 52 hit points and 18 armor class. As for the Robo Scorpions, each of them rolled. Okay, one of them rolled a 6, so they go before Madeline because she has low dexterity. The other rolled a 15. All right, what is the rest of you rolled?
I rolled a 10.
Rolled a 10.
Dirty 20.
Freya.
I rolled 6.
At 6, since you're a player character, you
Yes,
go
I'm
first.
still here.
Yeah, so Freya, so how much, so what's your initiative?
Oh, initiative is 11.
Okay. Celeste, you go first.
Okay. Yeah. I'm testing the waters here. The first thing I'm gonna do is Ray of Frost on the nearest scorpion.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Alright. +8 on that. Oh baby. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Alright, that's gonna be that's gonna be 2d8 cold. 9 points of damage.
Nice. So Frost starts to build up on its metal body.
And reducing its speed by 10 feet until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Not that that's gonna matter because I'm gonna keep hitting it with my ice beams.
All right. Would that be your turn?
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Who's up next? Freya, you're up next. Freya.
No, it wasn't the enemy. I rolled 15.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. So one of the scorpions that you attacked, Celeste, it scares Orlon and attacks you. And it's going to make 3 attacks against you, Celeste. 2 with its claws and 1 with its sting. That's a 17 hit.
No.
Alrighty.
Celeste has an AC of 20.
And it misses both times with its claws as it tries to pinch you with its claws, but you sidestep and you hop both times. And it makes its 3rd attack. And rolls a 7, which also misses. You also ducked its stinger, which ends its turn. Freya, you're up. Freya, hello?
Okay. I'm gonna use my long swords.
Alrighty, go ahead and you can. Although you're considered exhausted, you were exhausted after using that rage. You got rid of it after your night's rest.
Okay. Just gonna use my strength.
Yeah, just make your attack with your sword.
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy a maul +1 between these sec. Alright. Sorry about that. So, alright, sorry about that. So, let's see what you roll.
Okay.
11, no, misses. Your sword basically bounces off as a sturdy metal body.
Shit.
Second attack.
Second attack, yes.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Plus. Come on. Sweet. 24.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Oh. Long swords are D8 or D10?
D10 if you're wielding in two hands. D8 with one.
It's D8.
Yeah, D8 with one hand. Do you want to dual wield? Dual wielding? It doesn't sound like a bad idea right now.
Two-handed.
Two-handed for D10, one-handed D8.
It's one longsword, so I think it's 1d8.
Yeah, so yeah. Or D10 if wielding it two hands.
If you put your second hand on the hilt, you can do extra damage.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't need a extra one.
Or yeah. So if you dual wield, you can only use a light weapon in your offhand.
Let's of course take the dual wielder feat.
That's true.
Okay.
So up.
And that one gives you a boost to your armor class. Yeah, if you're wielding two weapons.
10.
All right, you slice at it, and bits of metal like came flying off its body.
Oh, cool.
That be your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Liam, you're
Yes.
up next.
I'd like to use Eldritch Blast, one for each scorpion.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll an attack for each.
Fifth, 6 plus 9, so 15.
That hits, barely.
One more, right?
Yeah, so roll one more.
16 plus 9, so the 25.
They both hit. Go ahead and roll D10 plus 6 for each. For both. Yeah, for each. Because, damn, it's actually kind of mean because you can use two bolts, one for each of these rope scorpions. And now I can help, I think, about remind myself of Old One Blues, the DLC from Call New Vegas.
10 plus 6, so 16.
That's for one of them. Damn.
Yeah.
And, one of the bolts just like slam right into the rope scorpion, and we feel it's in innards, metal innards. As for the other bolt, well, how much damage did you do? Roll another D10 plus 6.
7 plus 6, 13.
Wham! Yeah, and bits of its metal just came flying off from the impact. Good going there. I'm kind of impressed. And will that be your turn?
That will be my turn.
Yeah. Well, less like bolts, more like you slash in the air, Legend of Zelda style. I just realized that. Want to make it consistent.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Fenfire, I believe you're up.
Alright. Would I be able to summon Enya
Go ahead.
in a position that will hurt the scorpions, but not my allies?
Yes. Though you can put it safely away from Celeste and Freya, and you can put it between the two scorpions.
Or she creates a 10-foot explosion when she's summoned.
Alrighty. So the
When they were nerfing things, they couldn't make that optional.
Open Scorpions will have to make a dex save. One from roll to 12. And then 19.
DC 15.
19, so one of them failed.
Alright. And it takes... roll... 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage. As the scorpion starts to glow a little orange from the heat.
Yep. Then I use my bonus action to tell Enya on her turn, which goes directly after mine, to use her flame seed and to move away from the enemies.
Alright, which one are you gonna attack?
The one Celeste isn't attacking.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your go ahead and roll its attack.
D20. Does a 14 hit?
14 doesn't hit. Sorry.
Alright. Then it misses.
Yeah, it misses.
And that concludes my turn.
One of the Rope Scorpions will try to attack, will attack, Freya with its, claws, and, 12 misses. 12 misses, you deflect, you push it off with your weapon. That's a 19 hit. I'll say 19 hits, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you now consider it grappled. You're restrained. Does Freya hear that?
I heard.
You're now considered restrained, and now it has advantage on attacks against you. So
I'm struggling. I'm like, get this shit off of me!
Even with advantage, it missed. You like with barely enough room, just like turn your head to the side, and the pincers missed.
Okay.
And that ends its turn. Madeline, when she's seeing this, approaches with her greatsword in hand and attacks the rope scorpion that's pinning Freya. So give me a second. Knight. So knight. But with her greatsword, misses the first time, and she natural 20. She got a natural 20.
Nice.
Conquer.
For 14 points of damage, 17 points of slashing damage. And while her first strike bounces off the scorpion's body harmlessly, she managed to get embedded in the scorpion deep enough that it reacts, like twitches and stuff. Like I said, taking 17 points of slashing damage. Ouch! Before she retracts the blade. And that ends her turn. Celeste, no, you're now up.
Alright, this time... Yeah, this time I'm gonna... I'm not gonna... Yeah, I don't feel like burning any of my spell slots, so yeah, I'm gonna zap the scorpion that I zapped previous with another ray of frost.
Go ahead.
Alright. Does 26 do anything?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Alright, that's gonna be, Alright. Yeah, the Ray of Frost doesn't say you add your spell attack bonus to the damage. Is spell attack bonus, is that to attack and damage rolls, or just attack rolls?
Just attack rolls. Sorry.
Alright.
It would have made a difference if I said yes, but...
Yeah, just making sure. I zapped the bastard for another 9 points of damage.
Yeah, more frost fields on its body, and it looks like it's starting to fall apart. Still standing though, just like barely, like limping, like missing one of its legs. You know the drill.
Yeah,
And will that be your turn?
yeah, that'll be my turn. Yeah, I'm also trying to keep my distance away from this thing. So, could I burn a key point to use Step of the Wind to disengage?
Go ahead.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep my distance between me and the Roboscorp.
Alrighty. Although it tries to get to you, but instead decides to go after Madeline. And okay, so first attack it misses. She pushes her off with her. Couldn't get a hold on her because of her armor. Second attack. Oh, and she is restrained too for 5 points of damage. Both Freya and Madeline are now restrained.
Fuck!
Oof. And it's going to try. And it's going to see if it can like sting it with this stinger.
Where are my stinger tails?
Oh, it rolled a 19. This is not her day. And she okay, and she takes 3 points of piercing damage. This is gonna take a while I look through everything. And she's going to have to roll a Constitution saving throw. Nine. Oh, this has got hurt. As the singer meets with her body, it seems to pump it with some sort of poison. Okay, so 9, 15, 24, 26 points of poison damage. As her as the skin starts to go a little bit on the pale side. And that ends his turn. Freya, you're up.
Okay, going to use longsword again.
You're restrained. You have to escape.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna. What can I do to escape?
You can make an athletics
Probably
check
a
to escape.
strength check.
Okay, I'm gonna make a strength check.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
No.
Athletic strength. That's better.
Yeah, so D20 plus.
You get bonuses.
Yeah, D20 plus 8. Oof. Sorry, I hiccup.
13.
You managed to push the princess out of the way, and you got
Are
her
you
in
currently
time.
raging?
No, she's not. I don't think she's.
I'm not raging.
Okay.
And you can spend the rest of your action to make one attack, as well as your movement and your bonus action.
Wait, what's my exhaustion right now?
You have.
You're not exhausted.
Yeah, you took a night's rest.
Okay. I'm gonna do an attack.
Okay, one attack. Go ahead and make an attack. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I rolled a 21 and the damage is 7.
Alrighty, you slice at it with your longsword. It's like, and you're like yelling and swearing. Because seriously, fuck those things.
Yeah, I'm yelling profanity. Been invented yet? Straight up, just extremely mad.
You're on the verge of raging. So, Liam, you're now up.
Which one? Wait, are they still being grappled?
Yeah, the grappling Madeline.
And Freya.
Both of them or just one?
Freya escaped, so she's no longer restrained.
Okay.
Alright, I want to attack one scorpion that is grappling.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your where you gonna attack it with?
With my sword.
Alright.
Yes.
You approach the greatsword. You approach it with your greatsword and you attack.
Oh. 5 plus 9, so 14.
Nope. Despite your best efforts, it seems to bounce off your weapon bounces off harmlessly. Would that be your turn?
As a bonus action, I'm just gonna say, oh shit. So just say, oh,
That's a free
shit.
action, yeah. Free action is just basically saying, ah, shit.
Free action, yeah. Ah shit. My turn is over.
Fredfire, you're up.
So we got grappled NPC and not grappled barbarian.
Yes.
And the NPC took poison, and the NPC took poison damage, so they might need some healing.
She needs
Yeah. But it's like, does using something like Lesser Restoration to remove the poison
No,
really
she-
work
she-
if the stinger is still inside them?
She just took the poison. She just took some poison damage. I would say that she, if she were to say if she
And
was
these
poisoned-
scorpions have some lame ass poison. Doesn't even stick around to cause more problems. Alright. I guess I'll use Produce Flame to make a ball of fire and throw it at it.
Okay, the one restraining your ally. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
No,
Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
roll
throw it
attack.
at the one that's not holding a teammate.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
15 to hit.
Oh shit! I forgot to include the Whoop Scorpion, and it's going to see if it can try to attack. See if she. And that's a 19, and it rolled 5 points of
What?
damage, attacking Madeline with advantage. So yeah, 5 points of damage, and she's going to see if it could use the stinger on you, Freya, and misses. So you're good. So go ahead. And so anyway, Fredfire,
15 to hit.
that hits barely. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 plus the Enya bonus. 18 damage.
Yeah, it managed. The metal melts and it crumbles into a pile of scrap.
Haha!
And I'd like to use
one
my
mechanical
bonus action.
scorpion destroyed.
Madeline
I
will
like-
try to use her athletics check to escape.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
using my bonus action to cast Healing Word.
Okay.
Gonna cast it at level 2.
Yeah. Sorry for getting ahead of myself.
No worries, just... Alright, so 8 plus an extra d8. 10.
Then hit.
10 HP to Madeline.
Yeah. A bit of color on skin returns, and as you do so, and that ends her turn, right?
Yep.
Giving her the strength to get out of that Whoop Scorpion pincers, and she limps and she backs away, and ends her turn. Celeste, you're up.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna finish off my dance partner with another Ray of Frost. Alright. And I rolled 14. Yeah, does a 22 hit?
22 hits, and you don't need to roll. What are you attacking it with again?
A Ray of Frost.
Go ahead and roll.
Yep, I'm rolling my 2d8 cold. And that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
It crumbles into the metal contorts and twists as the frost spreads out all of its body, and it collapses. And it
Yeah,
collapses.
I basically froze it till it fell apart.
Yes. Well, and this is a good time for the music to stop right there and switch back to the other one. Ruins of the Dwarven Hull. Return to that. So, You're now, there's nothing else that appears to be a threat in this room. Go ahead.
Alright.
Yeah, so go ahead and so you got yourself a healing potion, and there is also an extra healer's kit that you also find in the first aid kit. You also find a rope, also find what appears to be a dragon, like a bunch of dragon shards from the rope of scorpions, each worthy, if by your guess, about 500 gold each.
Nice.
Yeah, Celeste is gonna snatch up one of those dragon shards.
You gather about 2 of them, so for each of you, you gain about 250 gold each.
Nice.
Go ahead and add. Okay. I'm gonna add to your character sheet, Liam. So give me a second. So 2050. You have over 1,000 gold. Might be a good time to do some shopping after this.
Maybe. We shall see.
Well, first we have to get through this.
Yes, indeed.
I know I have a couple of magic items and a bunch of diamonds I need to buy.
Oh, and go ahead and roll a perception check.
If I succeed, do I get diamonds?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll me perception since, yay for a capped wisdom score.
11.
I got a 17.
You find what appears to be a particular set of Tinker's tools among the rest of the equipment. It's basically a +1 bonus to all checks made using them, including spells. Might be useful for someone like a apparatus, including skill checks with it, and it enhances an artificer their spells. And again, might be you noted that someone like apparatus might apparatus or perhaps Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, apparatus would find those useful because artificer. Yeah, they're basically artificers' tools.
No, I think apparatus already has the multi-tool.
And if not, you can sell them later.
Yeah, Celeste is gonna grab them because she knows several artificers on the Tribunal of the Imagination, and if they don't want it, again, she can sell it or trade it for another magic item.
And all that's left for you now as you leave the room. Oh, by the way, does anyone want the extra healer script that Celeste has found?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Celeste took the healer's kit from the room on the left. So yeah, that.
Ah, you gave it to me.
Oh no! Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Celeste is gonna keep this one.
Okay. All that's left for you now, as far as you know, is the staircase. And you got a feeling that there might be more traps down there. And you also know that your ally is still pretty hurt, but still standing.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a first level spell slot and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Alrighty. For how much?
Alright, well, let's see. How many cure.
I'd like to take 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Go ahead.
Alright, it's gonna be that's gonna be a D8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, so that's gonna be a D8 plus 8 healing, and we're gonna say, hey, 15 points. Hey, she heals 15 hit points.
She's now at 38 hit points. Most of the poison is now gone from her body, but she still has some some wound marks on her. And
she's banged up, but she's gonna be all right.
I'll be all right. Thank you. Thank you, Celeste.
Anytime, hon.
At each of the threshold, thanks to your detect magic, you also detect more of these traps. To be exact, it's a magic aura of the School of Evocation.
So the school of hurling spell doom.
Celeste,
All right.
If you can, Celeste, would you like to disable each of them as you descend?
Yeah, that's going to be an Arcana check to do that, right?
Right.
All right.
I could also probably try casting Dispel Magic.
Save this. Okay. Yeah, does an 18 do anything?
It does, and like before, you will at least temporarily disable the trap. You rather not want to stick around if it's temporary.
Yeah, like I said, we're not gonna stick. We're not gonna stick around anyway. It's not like we're keeping down here.
Yeah, and you can go ahead and make another Arcana check, or let Fenfire use dispel magic. Up to you.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna let Fenfire, burn spell slot. When she gets back.
I'm still here.
Alright, so Fenfire, so you're pretty sure that with your dispel magic, you managed to get rid of that trap, at least permanently. You feel a bit more confident about it. You reach the bottom of the stairs, and at the end you see coming down a hallway. You see a room to your left and to your right.
Well, last time the left room was nicer.
So you want to go left?
Yeah, let's go left. Let's go left.
Alright.
I will disobey the consensus, going to left. Cool.
Yeah, the far wall features a total of 12 resident safes with spell code locks. Except for one. The safes all stand open and are cleared out. In front of the closed safe lies a skeleton in armor. Madeline approaches the skeleton and expects. She fell to a shock trap. Watch her step around here. And she says as she took a tag with that knight's name on it.
Does my detect magic find any more traps?
Yes, it does.
Woo!
The unopened safe is rigged for the trap.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
Does anybody know how to open a safe?
Or at least disarm the trap. Yeah, it would have been nice if we had someone like a rogue, huh?
Can we block the safe open?
And Madeline says, "Oh, you want me to? Oh, better to disarm whatever trap it has. Better to disarm the trap. Then I'll see if I can
Wait a minute, it's a magical trap. I can disarm it with an Arcana check, right?
Yes, go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Alright, that's gonna be... Ooh, baby, a 21!
With a sigh, and you, after you mutter a few words, you, look over the room, swipe it off. You let a sigh relief as you deactivate the trap. You try to open the safe, but it wouldn't open. It's locked. Madeline,
I do have a vial of acid that I could use to eat through the lock.
okay.
Oh, that's...
You open the file. You dump it on the you dump it around the edges of the door, and the door falls open forward.
Boom.
Alright, guess first idea worked. I was also thinking maybe if we made it really cold and brittle, Freya could then punch it open.
Inside, you find a +1 heavy crossbow, as well as a bolt of human slain. When you look at the crossbow, it bears a label on the side, C16. Does anyone get that?
And yeah, does it? Yeah, well, yeah. Does it? So yeah. Question is, who gets the crossbow?
Yeah. Oh, Liam.
Barbarians know how to use crossbows.
Liam, you recall that? Oh yeah. Iron Chief already has a +1 heavy crossbow. Well, no.
We could.
Already has a crossbow, but cannot use a heavy crossbow. The only other person besides Freya is Bree. Who can use a heavy crossbow easily is Bree.
We could give it to Bree at later points.
Bethany would also know how to use one, though nobody here knows who she is.
But Celeste and Freya knows who Bree is.
Yeah.
And Celeste also knows a guy who'd use a heavy, who can use a heavy crossbow. But yeah, he's not here, and he's also basically the archmage. So, what does he need some pit? What does he need some piddly little pea shooter for when he's got his own magical repeater?
You put it in your bag of holding.
To be passed off onto some other group whenever they cross paths again, I guess.
Yeah, you probably have to put in storage for Bree. Alright. There's only one other room now.
Freya wants it.
Freya?
I do?
Do you want a heavy crossbow +1?
Yes.
Celeste immediately hands the crossbow to Freya.
I have a crossbow now.
And do you also want to give away a bolt of human slain?
Yeah, well, yeah, ammo for the thing. So yeah, she gets the bolt too.
Thank you, Celeste. And with that, she gives Les a small peck on the cheek, and you can then walks away.
And Celeste giggles. Aw, shucks.
There's only one other room now.
Yep.
Freya, your mic. Thank you. 6 high cabinets are placed on the far wall of this room. The doors closed. Before them lies a skeleton in plate armor. Madeline gasps and says, "I believe that definitely looks like Marcus, and it looks like he fell victim to whatever is in this room." And she quickly approaches the corpse, gathers the bones and a tag with the paladin's name on it. See, that's his name. Yeah, this is definitely him. I've seen his armor before. And she shows the tag of his name on it.
And Celeste makes a mental note to get to at some point learn the spell Raise Dead.
Now, maybe we can get out of here, or I don't know.
Leaving sounds good. We are on a time.
Getting the heck out of here. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of traps that are gonna start activating again soon.
You book it. So you book it out of there. I'm going to switch back to the noir music. So give me a second. Okay, so your job was a big success, and as promised, she has given you about a
Night
100
on
gold each. 100 gold each. For Liam, you have about 100,225 gold. So, as for the rest of you, be sure to add 100 gold to your character sheet. As you got out of there, got out of the facility and out of Undershard safely, safe and sound. As for most of the research facility, X-43 is close up to the to you because of the cave in the south. Should you have the resources and the motivation, you could organize workers and equipment to clear the corridor and explore any remaining rooms. Madeline will take care of that because she believes that you'll have other jobs to attend to, while her organization will work on trying to find a way to resurrect Marcus. Though that may come with some strings attached, to put it lightly.
It's their choice, I guess.
Yeah, and should anything go wrong, she will let you know.
All right.
Oh, and would you like to continue more, do more jobs for today, or call it off for today?
I have to call it now. I have to go to sleep.
Yeah,
That seems like a good time to end.
yeah. So how was it?
Great!
Oh, that was fun.
I think it went well.
I think I did better than the last time.
You did. You're definitely keeping track of your character abilities and knowing which dice to roll and stuff.
Wow. Just needed a lot more in time, I guess.
Yeah, with experience comes with knowledge.
Indeed.
Doesn't look like there's anyone that I'm familiar with or aren't on, but there's okay. We'll just be calling this one a day. We will do more D&D on Thursday, maybe, depending on if enough people are coming in. So.
Yeah.
Hey, you can always count on me if you need an extra player.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of it. Would you like also, if you want, on Thursday, if you have time, maybe you can play as a apparatus. I don't know, because the player is currently unavailable for the rest of the month.
Or I can always. Actually, I could always roll up another artificer. I've actually got one rattling around in my head.
We'll see. In the meantime, have a good day, everybody.
All right.
Apparatus's evil twin
I had
brother
a lot
was
of fun.
indistinguishable.
I had a lot of fun, you guys.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, that was.
All right, I'll be ending the stream in a few seconds. So have a good day, everybody.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye.
Have a good one.
See you guys next Sunday.